Good Saturday morning. Man, finally, it is absolutely gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky. You can see the mountains back here, got a little snow over all this rain. All the cows are out here loving this weather as well. They're just out here soaking it up. So today's going to be relatively quick as far as this portion of the video. I'm going to just get a look at all the cows here, check the cows or the yearlings, the cow-calf pair, make sure they got plenty of water and everything they need. After that, I've got several things to do again at the house. I'm going to try to get my raised beds put together today. I've also got to spray weeds. Boy, with all the rain and it's been warm enough that all the weeds are really just coming in terribly. So I'm going to go spray for those. We've got a couple of noxious weeds, leafy spurge, and a couple of different things. But boy, if I don't get them now, they're just going to get completely out of control. Additionally, with the spray I'm using, I can spray in the raised beds, and it won't last in the beds themselves. I shouldn't plant for about a week, but I can't plant for several weeks anyway. So I'm going to spray anything in those beds, and then get that done today. Tomorrow, with those things built, tomorrow I'm going to try to put in the asparagus. I got a bunch of new root stock for the asparagus, so I'm going to put all that in so that that's filled up and ready to go. Additionally, on that, the second strawberry raised bed that I'm going to be putting together today, I'm going to fill it, get it prepared, and tomorrow I'm going to also plant the root stock for the strawberries. Now this year I won't be able to harvest any of the strawberries. They may produce, I don't know, 10, maybe 20 strawberries. Um, First year, that's all we can expect. So I'll basically leave those for the robins. The robins like the strawberries pretty good. But so that's kind of going to be today. I've got a bunch of stuff to kind of put together, get weeds sprayed and things like that. So I'm kind of behind. I've been working on a lot of other types of projects. So those are the things I'm going to be working on today. First, though, let's check these cows and let's get to work. All right, you can see everybody's just kind of laying right here. They're laying right here because this is the gate we go through when we feed, right here. So everybody's laying here just kind of waiting for the food truck, the meal truck to show up, kind of like being on a construction site. You're just waiting for the food truck. We're just going to get a quick look at these guys. I know I know I've got a couple of them that are getting really close. This here's 16.2, and I'm not sure if you have watched enough of these, but 16.2 is very easily identifiable by her ears. Her ears got burned when she was, I would assume, younger. Her ears, her ears got burned when she was younger, so you can easily identify her. Yesterday, I did notice that 16.1, I don't know what's happened to her, but she's got a really bad limp on her right rear. I don't know if that is partially due to maybe the position of the calf right now or what's going on, but I'm going to watch her. I don't know if she maybe got kicked or whatever. This poor girl here really struggling to get up. It's like, come on. She's got all that extra weight. So she doesn't really want to get up because she's comfortable, but it looks like she's going to have to do it. So, all right, let's get a look at these guys real quick. As I was saying, I-17 4. You're all right, babe. I'm not going to mess with you. 16.1. As I was saying, 16.1 cow had a really bad limp yesterday, and I don't know if that's the position of the calf, maybe pressing on a nerve or something like that. Hi, 13. But she was limping pretty good, and sorry, 13 looks pretty dang close here. 17.2 is laying down, 15, 22A. So 16.1 had a pretty good limp yesterday, and she was, it's her right rear. I'm not sure exactly what's causing it. It very well could be just the position of the calf. I'm going to watch her for the next couple of days. She very well may have kind of got a leg, you know, as she was running or walking. She may have, hi, sweetheart. She may have got a leg in a hole or something like that. Hi, sweetheart. but you just can't tell. So if she maintains this limp, what I'll do is I bring everybody in. Right now, finally we have some decent weather. I'm going to pull everybody in on Monday, vax the rest of these guys that need vaxxed, and keep the heifers in, like this girl here that is going to be calving. So I'll keep all the girls in, the heifers, not the cows. And then that way, if there's any problem, we have them right there. So let's get a quick look at these guys, see if anybody is close, anybody anyone else is injured or anything like that. Hi, little 17-2. This girl here is being such a good mama. Baby is nursing right there. You can see. Hey, Ferdinand. It's Ferdinand the bull. He's hoping I have treats. Hi, bud. Come on. Hi, guys. There's 18-2. We get a look at her. She's starting to build a bag. Nothing major. There's 13. 13 has been building a bag. She's pretty notorious for that. So she builds a bag and it'll just be like that for quite some time. There's one. Let's see. One actually looks a little slack and she's kind of got her tail off to the side. So I do have some work I'm going to be doing here this morning. So I'll be able to kind of keep an eye on these guys and get a watch on them and just maintain an eye. So one's got a little bag. Here's 16-1. Now she's the one I was talking about, was limping on her right. Now, if over time she continues to limp, we'll keep her in and we'll give her a little something for it. We'll see if it's warm, like if there's some sort of an infection, maybe she got caught in wire. Otherwise, we'll just kind of keep an eye on it and see how she's doing. These guys are all building bags, but no one looks like they're immediately about to calve. So, hi 17-4. Hi, sweetheart. Hi 15. 17-4 is not quite ready. Not ready. Hey, 17-3. She's got a nice bag. 17-3 does. Everybody's kind of getting close, I can see. This girl here is getting a little close. 14-1. Now here is 16-1, as I said. I'm not going to bother her at this moment. I'm just going to see if she gets up here over time. If she's able to get up, no problem. While she is down, I am going to try to take a look at this right leg. I didn't see anything yesterday that indicated she was injured. You're all right, Mama. So it was this right rear she was limping on pretty good, and I don't see any kind of an injury to her leg. I don't see where maybe she got into wire or anything like that. So I'm not going to press her too much. It doesn't look like she's got a cut on her leg or anything like that. So my guess is that she probably is either the position of the calf or she got in a hole or something like that. Let's see, she is getting up, but yeah, you can see she's limping pretty good on that right rear. But I don't see anything indicating an injury of any sort. I don't see a lot of swelling. So we'll have to kind of just keep an eye on her. Hopefully maybe she has a calf here pretty quick. Um, and that kind of goes away. 16-1 is one of the ones that I point out relatively regularly. She's got that split in her ear. Her and 15, cow 15, 15, purple 15, have both got that split in their ear for when they were calves. It's not uncommon. It's for ours, we've got two that are like that, but it's not uncommon. You get that tag in there with the applicator, and they'll jerk their head as a calf, and it'll literally just tear their ear out, and they kind of have that for the rest of their lives. But I'll keep an eye on her, and we'll go from there. Hi, sweetheart. 18-4. I don't want to push too hard over here. I don't want to push too hard here. There's our little baby right there. We'll call him the Crown Prince for now. And his name is going to change to probably Woolly Booger, be my guess, just because this sire, the bull that he came out of, was the neighbor's bull, and it happens to be one of the one of the Scotland Highland bulls from the neighbor. And so he's actually, there's some things that I'm noticing that are very interesting about his conformation and his face and how fast he's progressing and everything like that. So he'll end up being called Woolly Booger, but yeah, he came out of one of the Highlands from the neighbor. So anyway, let's go check the yearlings, and we'll check the cow calf pair, and we'll give them a little grain, and we'll continue on. All right, cows have all been fed right there. You can see 16-1 out here on the outside. You can see her limping a little bit. It doesn't seem as pronounced as it was yesterday. She was able to get up without problem or anything like that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on her and see if she gets any better here. And hopefully after she's got the calf and that kind of thing, she'll do better. If not, we'll keep her in the corrals. All right, like most days, everything changes. I'm not working on piping out today. Today I will be going over and spraying weeds, and I will be putting together the new raised beds that I have right here at the moment. While I'm waiting on water, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these guys a little bit of grain because they're kind of treat hounds. Give these guys a little bit of grain because they like their treats. You can see Mama, she's already ready. So yeah, the plans changed entirely. So it doesn't matter. I've got plenty to do. I've got to, like I say, spray weeds. I've got to get raised beds put together. I've got to spray weeds really badly around the raised beds. Sorry about all the noise here. So yes, a little bit of a change of plan, but that's kind of par for the course with this kind of situation. You know, you're dealing with everybody's schedules, and so you just do what you can. They thought he needed help this morning, and now things have changed for him, which means they've changed for me. Doesn't really matter. We're going to fill water here. It's an absolutely stunning morning. All the cows and calves look really good. The yearlings look really nice. They are really filling out quickly and just putting on weight really well. This character here, it's amazing to me how big he's getting. It's my little problem child. Call him Knucklehead. Hey, Knucklehead. He's got that bald spot. That's why I call him Knucklehead, but he also is always in the way and just being a headache. There's Mama. We got some of these other babies right here. Everybody looks really nice. Everybody's just enjoying the sun and just doing really well. So with that, I'm going to finish watering, and then I'm going to get out of here and go start spraying weeds. If you got anything out of this video, or if you're enjoying the content, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. It really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate the comments. I really look forward to those comments. So please leave me a comment. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Thank you for watching.